I wasn't in a posture of the seeking when it happened. I wasn't in the front row with my hands held high. I was in the far corner of the furthest room from worship, with every reason for the grace to pass me by. I had disqualified myself through my own accounting. I had done the math of what I owed and what I lacked. I had concluded that the grace had found its limit, and that I was too far down the broken road to come back. But grace has never read the list of disqualifiers. Grace has never checked the map of what I owe. Grace doesn't ask for the qualifying credentials. Grace just shows up. That's the only thing I know. And it showed up in the furthest room from worthy. It showed up when I wasn't even trying to be found. Hey, it showed up before I knew that I was needing, and it wrapped around me without making a sound. I didn't find the grace found me. I didn't seek the mercy sought. I was in the losing when the grace was winning. I was in the empty when the fullness could be bought for nothing. That's the scandal of the gospel, that grace doesn't require the seeker to be good. Grace found me when I stopped looking for it, and found me in the place I thought no grace ever could. Grace found me when I stopped looking for it, in the room I thought was too far gone for God. Grace found me when I stopped looking for it, in the life I thought was too broken, too flawed. I didn't run to it, it ran to me. I didn't seek it, it sought me out. Grace found me when I stopped looking for it. Lord, your grace still found me without a doubt. Found me, sought me, found me when I stopped looking for it. Found me. Lord, your grace still found me. Grace found me. I think of every moment in the scripture where the grace arrived before the asking was complete. The Father running while the Son was still a distance. Grace outrunning the approach with its own feet. The shepherd leaving 99 to find the wanderer. Grace in motion toward the one who's lost and gone. The woman sweeping every corner of the household. Grace is diligent, is searching, pressing on, until the lost thing is recovered and held up, until the celebration of the found begins. And I am the lost thing that was found by the searching. I am the prodigal who keeps on coming in to the grace that keeps on running toward the returning. Lord, your grace still found me every time, and the finding is the testimony I keep living. The finding is the evidence of the divine. I didn't find the grace found me. I stopped looking for it, Lord, your grace still found me. Without a doubt, grace found me. When I stopped looking, Lord, your grace still found me. Grace found me in the furthest place. Lord, your grace still found me, still found me. Oh yeah. I know everyone knows the song about the grace, but I wanna tell you what the song means when it's yours. When it's not the hymn you learned before you knew the needing, but the testimony with the actual open source. I know what it means to be the wretched mentions, not as a self-deprecating throwaway phrase, but as the honest and the accurate description of the person I was in those particular days. The wretch was not a metaphor, it was my address. It was the name of the place that grace found me. And amazing is the word that actually applies when the grace shows up in the place where I was broken free from every illusion that I had it under control, from every carefully maintained and managed from. And grace arrived in that unwelcome unraveling and did the thing I didn't know I'd always want. Amazing, that's the word, not just a lyric. Amazing means the finding was impossible. Amazing means the grace defied the logic. Amazing means what happened was not probable, by any measure of the human expectation. Amazing grace found me in my worst moment, and the worst moment became the best moment because of grace. Lord, your grace, you own it. Amazing grace found me in my worst moment, not my best, my absolute worst. Amazing grace found me in my worst moment, when the shame was deep and the need was first. Among the many things I was pretending, I didn't need the grace arrive without my asking. Amazing grace found me in my worst moment. Lord, your grace still found me everlasting. Found me in the worst. Amazing grace found me in my worst moment. Lord, your grace still found me. Amazing grace found me. The hymn says grace taught my heart to fear and then relieved that fear, and I understand it now, because the grace that shows up in the worst moment first shows you the gravity and then shows you how. The gravity is covered, that's the teaching. The weight of what was actual and real was the teacher that prepared me for the receiving of the grace that was the only thing to heal what needed healing in the deepest parts of me. The wretched dress was the place that grace prepared, and amazing grace found me in the worst moment, because the worst moment was the moment most prepared for the grace to do its fullest transformation. Not the touch of the complete renovation. Amazing grace found me in my worst moment. not that grace is nice. The amazing part is that the worst is exactly where grace specializes. The worst moment is the moment grace shows up most exactly. Found me in the worst. Amazing grace. My worst moment. Amazing grace. Such a grace. Still found me. Amazing grace found me in my worst moment. I'm the testimony. Amazing grace. I'm the proof. I'm the proof. I'm the witness. Oh Lord, your grace still found me. Amazing grace. Amazing grace found me in my worst moment. Not my best, my absolute worst. Amazing grace found me in my worst moment. When the shame was deep and the need was first. Among the many things I was pretending, I didn't need the grace arrive without my asking. Amazing grace found me in my worst moment. Lord, your grace still found me everlasting. Amazing grace found me. Lord, your grace still found me in the worst moment. Found me. Lord, your grace still found me. Amazing grace. I know everyone knows the song about the grace, but I wanna tell you what the song means when it's yours. When it's not the hymn you learned before you knew the needing, but the testimony with the actual open source. I know what it means to be the wretched mentions, not as a self-deprecating throwaway phrase, but as the honest and the accurate description of the person I was in those particular days. The wretch was not a metaphor, it was my address. It was the name of the place the grace found me. By every measure I had written for myself, I should have been the story that ends in the dark. I should have been the casualty of my own decisions. I should have been the one who missed the mark by such a wide and irreversible distance that even grace would shrug and turn away. But that's not how the story of the grace of God is written, and that's not what the grace of God would say. Because grace doesn't calculate the distance between the sinful and the standard, and then decide that this one is too far for the grace to travel. Grace looks at the far and says, let me provide. The reaching, let me do the finding and the covering, the rescuing of the one who should have been left behind. And I am that one. I know it from the testimony of a grace that crossed the distance. Grace designed to go where logic says no grace should bother, to find the one that every other voice forfeited. I should have been left behind, but grace said no. And the no of grace is the most beautiful word. Left behind. That's what the human calculus said. Left behind. That's what the shame declared. But grace said no. And no from grace is final. And no from grace means someone behind. And no from grace is final. And no from grace means someone showed up. Care more than the math, more than the list of failures, more than the catalog of every broken thing I should have been left behind. When grace said no, and the no of grace is what made me start to sing. I should have been left behind, but grace said no. Grace came running. Grace came running when the logic said don't bother. I should have been left. Should have been left behind. No from grace is final, and no from grace means someone showed up. Came more than the math, more than the list of failures, more than the catalog of every broken thing I should have been left behind. But grace said no, and the no of grace is what made me start to sing. I should have been left behind, but grace said no. Grace came running when the logic said don't buy. Should have been left behind, but grace said no. No of grace reveal the heart of the Father, who runs to meet the one that should have been abandoned, who throws the robe around the one who should have had none. I should have been left behind, but grace said no. Lord, your grace still found me. It wasn't done. Grace said no. Grace found me. I should have been left behind, but grace said no. Lord, your grace still found me. Grace said no. The disciples left everything to follow at the calling, but Judas was included. Grace was generous, and Peter, who denied 3 times in the firelight, was restored to the calling. Grace was serious about not leaving anyone behind who could be found, even the most disqualified by human standards. And the grace that found Peter on the shore after the failure is the grace that found me after my surrenders. Of every promise I had made and broken, every covenant I held and let it fall, and still the grace of God said no, I'm not done, and came and found me after every call. I should have been left behind by every measure, but grace defies the measure. Every time I should have been left behind, but grace said no. Lord, your grace still found me, and it's my light. Left behind, that's what the human calculus said. Left behind, that's what the shame declared. But grace said no, and no from grace is final, and no from grace means someone showed up. Cared I should have been left behind, but grace said no. Grace came running when the logic said don't bother. I should have been left behind, but grace said no, and the no of grace revealed the heart of the Father, who runs to meet the one that should have been abandoned, who throws the robe around the one who should have had none. I should have been left behind, but grace said no. Lord, your grace still found me. It wasn't done. Grace said no. Grace said no. Grace. I should have been left behind, but grace said no. Grace said no. Lord, your grace still found me. Grace said no. The disciples left everything to follow at the calling, but Judas was included. Grace was generous, and Peter, who denied 3 times in the firelight, was restored to the calling. Grace was serious about not leaving anyone behind who could be found, even the most disqualified by human standards. And the grace that found Peter on the shore after the failure is the grace that found me after my surrenders. Of every promise I had made and broken, every covenant I held and let it fall, and still the grace of God said no, I'm not done, and came and found me after every call. I should have been left behind, but grace did no. A grace said no. A grace said no. Lord, your grace still found me. And it's mine, the grace to know, because grace doesn't calculate the distance between the sinful and the standard, and then decide. reluctant to show the scars too openly, afraid of what the showing says about the journey, afraid that the evidence of every heart and broken season would be the thing that made the story too unworthy. But I'm learning that the scars are not the shame, they are the monuments to the grace that met me there. Every scar is the address of the finding, every mark is proof that grace showed up to care. And the God who kept his scars through resurrection, the nail marks that became the proof for Thomas's doubt, kept the evidence of every battle he had won through, and turned the scars to testimony. That's what grace is about. So I open up the history of the healing, I open up the evidence of every hard place survived, and I say the scar proves the grace that carried me. This mark is where the grace of God arrived. Not hiding anymore, the scars are the sermon, not covering anymore, the marks are the proof. Every scar proves the grace that carried me. Every wound is the evidence of truth. That Lord, your grace still found me in the breaking. That Lord, your grace still held me in the fall. Every scar proves the grace that carried me, and the grace is what sustains me through it all. Every scar proves the grace that carried me. Every wound became the word of the Lord's keeping. Every scar proves the grace that carried me. Through every valley and through every weeping, I wasn't left, I was carried. I wasn't abandoned, I was held. Every scar proves the grace that carried me. Lord, your grace still found me. Every scar is told, the story of the grace that never quit. Every scar proves the grace that carried me. Lord, your grace still found me. Every scar is the proof, the scar from the season when everything crumbled, when the structure I had built came down complete. The grace showed up in the rubble of the fallen and carried what was broken to its feet. The scar from the relationship that ended in the way I never would have chosen or designed. The grace was there before the ending was completed and carried me through everything I left behind. The scar from the years of the addiction's grip that left their mark on everything I touched. The grace of God was in the fighting and the falling and carried me when I depended on my crutch too much. Every scar has a story of the carrying, and the carrying is the grace of God at work. Every scar proves the grace that carried me, and the grace is what I'm choosing not to share. Not hiding anymore, the scars are the sermon, not covering anymore, the marks are the proof. Every scar proves the grace that carried me. Every wound is the Lord, your grace still found me. Every scar, grace was there. Lord, your grace still found me. Every wound, grace carried me. Lord, your grace still found me. Still found me. Every scar, Lord, your grace still found me. Still found me. I used to worry that the grace was temporary, that the welcome would eventually expire, that one day I would come back to the altar and find the grace had finally tired of my return and my repeated needing of the same request and the same old mess. And I lived in that low-grade fear for seasons that the grace was somehow going to confess this limit, that the patient God would finally show the impatience I had been expecting. But the grace that found me hasn't shown a single signal of the ending or the limit I was projecting. And I've been living in the wrong theology of a grace that's permanent, but I called it fragile. The grace that found me is the grace that keeps the finding, and the keeping is as strong and agile as the finding was. Lord, your grace still found me, and the same grace that found me still holds. The grace didn't find me to abandon me later. The grace didn't come to leave when it got hard. The grace that found me is the grace that keeps me, and the keeping is as strong as the regard that God has for the ones He's found and purchased. The grace that found me will never let me go. It's the same grace through the morning and the midnight. It's the same grace in the high and in the low. The grace that found me will never let me go. Not when I fall and not when I fell again. The grace that found me will never let me go. Not when I'm far and not when I'm too thin on faith to hold the weight of the believing. The grace that found me holds when I cannot. The grace that found me will never let me go. Lord, your grace still found me, and it's still what I've got. Never lets go. Never lets go. The grace that found me never lets go, and it will never let me go. Nothing can separate us from the love of God. That's the Romans 8 declaration of the permanent and loving grace, so woven in the same fabric that makes the finding and the keeping concurrent, not separate events. The finding and the keeping are the same grace in two continuous expressions. And the grace that found me in the far and in the broken is the same grace that holds me through the lessons of the daily and the ordinary and the struggling. And the grace that holds me in the ordinary day is the same grace that will hold me in the final when everything I know is falling away. The grace that found me will never let me go. That's the promise of the cross at Calvary. Lord, your grace still found me, and it keeps on finding. And the captive's who I'll always be. The grace didn't find to abandon me later. The grace didn't come to leave when it got hard. The grace that found me is the grace that keeps me, and the keeping is as strong as the regard. The grace that found me will never let me go. Not when I fall and not when I fell again. The grace that found me will never let me go. Not when I'm far and not when I'm too thin on faith to hold the weight of the believing. The grace that found me holds when I cannot. The grace that found me will never let me go. Lord, your grace still found me. your grace still found me. Never lets go, always holds. Lord, your grace still found me. Never let me go. I thought the damage of my choices was permanent. I thought some things once broken stayed that way. I thought the consequences of the life I built carelessly were the price I'd pay until my dying day. And I accepted the broken as my portion. I stopped expecting the restoration to come. I called the damaged version of the life my normal, and told myself this is what I'd become. But the grace of God is no category for the permanent. In the language of the lost and broken and undone, and what I called my permanent condition was just the circumstance that grace had not yet run its full course through. Because when grace runs fully, it doesn't patch, it actually restores. And what I thought was the version I'd be living was just before the grace kicked down the doors. Not patched, restored, not covered, rebuilt, not managed, transformed, not tolerated, free from the guilt of the permanence I placed on what was breakable by grace. Because grace restores the broken. Grace restored when my mistakes had broken. And Lord, your grace still found me as a token, of the fact that nothing in my story is too broken for the grace to make it whole. Grace restored when my mistakes had broken. The relationships, the calling, and the trust. Grace restored when my mistakes had broken and transformed the broken into something just beautiful, more beautiful for the breaking, more whole for having needed to be healed. Grace restored when my mistakes had broken. Lord, your grace still found me. Restored and real, restored, renewed. Grace restored when my mistakes restored had broken. Lord, your grace still found me. Grace restores what mistakes break. The potter takes the marred and starts again. He doesn't throw the marred clay away. He reworks it into something different but not lesser. And what grace does with my mistakes is what the potter says, that the clay's value doesn't end at the merit, that the potter's hand is committed to the clay. And what I mark through choices and through seasons, grace takes back in hand and has its say about the final form. And the final form is always more than what the marring seemed to leave. Grace restored when my mistakes had broken. What grace restores is more than I believe. became the testimony, and the testimony became the evidence that, Lord, your grace still found me in the broken. And grace's restoration is the recompense. Grace restored what I broke. Grace rebuilt it. What am I? Grace renewed it. Lord, your grace. Grace restored. But my mistakes had broken. I'm the proof. I'm restored. I'm restored. Lord, your grace still found me. Grace restored what mistakes broke. Lord, your grace found me. Grace restored what my mistakes had broken. The relationships, the calling, and the trust. Grace restored what my mistakes had broken, and transformed the broken into something just beautiful. More beautiful for the breaking, more hope for having needed to be healed. Grace restored what my mistakes had broken. Lord, your grace still found me, restored and real. Grace restored what I broke. Lord, your grace still found me, restored by grace. Lord, your grace still found me, still found me. I thought the damage of my choices was permanent. I thought some things once broken stay that way. I thought the consequences of the life I built carelessly were the price I'd pay until my dying day. And I accepted the broken as my portion. I stopped expecting. Pride is a particular kind of prison that looks from the outside like confidence and strength, but on the inside it's the fear of the needing, the refusal to admit the full length of the desperate, the unwillingness to say I need help, I cannot manage this alone. The performance of the sufficient and the capable, while quietly dying in the self-sufficient zone. And I've lived there in the prison of the proud, too proud to ask, too proud to let it show, too proud to come to God with the actual version of the need I had, too proud to let it go. And the beautiful and devastating thing about the grace is that it found me even in the pride. It didn't wait for me to become humble enough to deserve the finding. It found me inside the performance and the self-sufficient energy. Lord, your grace found me when I was too proud to ask. Grace doesn't require the humility to precede it. Grace produces the humility it needs. Lord, your grace found me when I was too proud to ask. And the finding of the grace is what defeats the pride, not by shaming or demanding, but by showing up so full and free and large that the proud thing starts to realize what it's been missing by insisting it's in charge. Lord, your grace found me when I was too proud to ask, too proud to admit I needed you. Lord, your grace found me when I was too proud to ask. And the finding made the pride give way to the honest and the humble and the needy. he stood and prayed with the proud position. The tax collector wouldn't even lift his eyes, and Jesus said the tax collector went home justified, because the humble prayer goes higher, goes and flies past the polished and the proud and the religious virgin to the throne of the grace that meets the honest need. And I've been both. I've been the Pharisee performing, and I've been the tax collector in the low proceed of the humble. God be merciful in the corner, and grace was waiting in the corner all along. Lord, your grace found me when I was too proud to ask, and the finding made the proud begin to belong to the humble, to the honest, to the real version. That grace was always reaching to restore. Lord, your grace found me when I was too proud to ask, and I'll never be too proud to ask for more. Grace doesn't require the humility to precede it. Grace produces the humility it meets. Lord, your grace found me when I was too proud to ask, and the finding made the pride give way to. Lord, your grace found me. I was too proud to ask, too proud to admit I needed you. Lord, your grace found me when I was too proud to ask, and the finding made the pride give way to the honest and the humble and the needy version that the grace was always waiting to embrace. Lord, your grace found me when I was too proud to ask, and grace made room for the honest in the place. Too proud to ask, but grace came anyway. Too proud to admit, but grace was honest enough for both. Too proud to come, but grace came to where I was. Too proud to need, but grace loved me through the growth of the humility that only grace can teach. The humble that comes from being found in pride. Lord, your grace found me when I was too proud to ask, and now I ask freely with the pride set aside. Found me in my pride. Lord, your grace, even too proud. Lord, your grace, grace came anyway. Lord, your grace found me when I was too proud to ask. No longer proud. Lord, your grace, humble now. Lord, your grace, grace did it. Lord, your grace still found me even in my pride. Lord, your grace found me when I was too proud to ask, too proud to admit I needed you. Lord, your grace found me when I was too proud to ask, and the finding made the pride give way to the honest and the humble and the needy version that the grace was always waiting to embrace. Lord, your grace found me when I was too proud to ask, and grace made room for the honest in the place. Too proud to ask, grace found me anyway. Lord, your grace still found me. Grace came even in the pride. Lord, your grace still found me, even proud. Lord, your grace still found me. Grace found me. Grace found me. There were seasons that I've never fully talked about. Seasons where the giving up felt like relief, where the weight of the accumulated everything made continuing feel harder than the grief of stopping. And I know I'm not the only one who has stood in that particular kind of dark. where the exit looked more manageable than the morning, and the light ahead felt further than the start. Reality where I was, and in those seasons something kept me, and that something was the grace. Not the grace that felt like comfort or like sunshine, but the grace that simply kept me in the place of breathing, one more breath and then another, of walking, one more step when steps felt done. Grace kept me alive when I wanted to give up, and kept me till the morning after that last word. Not always the feeling of the presence, not always the warmth for the discernible sign. Grace kept me alive when I wanted to give up, and the keeping was the evidence of the divine hand that would not let the story end there. Lord, your grace still found me in the darkest. Grace kept me alive when I wanted to give up, and the cap became the testimony. Lord, yes, grace kept me alive when I wanted to give up. In the darkest of the seasons I have known, grace kept me alive when I wanted to give up, and made sure I never faced it fully alone. The grace that kept the breath in my body when my will to breathe had nearly run its course. Grace kept me alive when I wanted to give up. Lord, your grace still found me at the source of the deepest dark I've known. Grace kept me, grace kept me alive when I wanted to give up. Lord, your grace still found me. Grace kept me alive, that I stand today as the evidence of the keeping. Not because I was stronger than the night, but because of grace that would not be denied. Kept me in the fight, and I speak to every person in a season that looks like the one that I described. Speak to every person who has stood at the edge and wondered if they're too tired to survive. The grace that kept me is available to you. The grace that would not let my story end in dark is the same grace that is reaching for you right now, and reaching past the reaching of your heart into the place that has no human access, into the chamber where the giving up lived. Grace kept me alive when I wanted to give up, and that same grace is everything it gives. Not always the feeling of the presence, not always the warmth or the discernible sign. Grace kept me alive when I wanted to give up, and the keeping was the evidence of the divine. Grace kept me alive when I wanted to give up. In the darkest of the seasons I have known, grace kept me alive when I wanted to give up, and made sure I never faced it fully alone. The grace that kept the breath in my body when my will to breathe had nearly run its course. Grace kept me alive when I wanted to give up. Lord, your grace still found me at the source. I'm still here. Grace kept me. I'm still breathing. Grace kept me. I'm still standing. Grace kept me. I'm still trusting. Grace kept me. I'm still worshiping. Grace kept me. I'm still praying. Grace kept me. I'm still here. Grace kept me. Lord, your grace still found me. Grace kept me alive. And to the person who is in the wanting to give up right now, Lord, your grace still found you. You are not alone. The same grace that kept me is reaching for you, and grace is the reason you're going to make it home. Grace kept me when I wanted to give up. Lord, your grace still found me. Grace kept me alive when I wanted to give up. Still here. breath in my body, when my will to breathe had nearly run its course. Grace kept me alive when I wanted to give up. Lord, your grace still found me at the source. Grace kept me alive. Lord, your grace still found me. I'm still here. Grace kept me. Lord, your grace still found me. I'm still here. There were seasons that I've never fully talked about. Seasons where the giving up felt like relief, where the weight of the accumulated everything made continuing feel harder than the grief of stopping. And I know I'm not the only one who stood in that particular kind of dark, where the exit looked more manageable than the morning, and the light ahead felt further than the start. Reality of where I was, and in those seasons something kept me. And that something was the grace, not the grace that felt like comfort or like sunshine, but the grace that simply kept me in the place of breathing. One more breath and then another, of walking. One more step and steps felt done. I've been doing the comparison in the wrong direction, measuring my failure against the grace of God, concluding that the failure was the larger number, that the grace was insufficient for the flawed. But the comparison should run the other way entirely. Grace isn't measured next to failure. Grace exceeds, and the exceedance is so vast and so complete that the failure has no argument for what grace needs to overcome. It just does it without calculating, without the pause to weigh the cost of the sin. Your grace is more than my failure could ever be. And the more is where the transformation begins. Because when I believed the failure was the larger, I lived beneath the ceiling of the shame. But when I finally understood the grace exceeded, I started living in a larger kind of name. The grace abounds, that's the word the scripture uses. Where sin abounds, the grace abounds even more. And the even more of grace is the extravagance that blows the failure right back through the door and out of the equation of my living. Because grace is not competing with my failure. Your grace is more than my failure could ever be. And that is the foundation, not the trailer. Your grace is more than my failure could ever be. More vast, more deep, more wide, more high. Your grace is more than my failure could ever be. And failure has no argument that grace can't deny. The failure tries to speak, grace speaks louder. The failure tries to measure, grace has no ceiling. Your grace is more than my failure could ever be. Lord, your grace still found me. That's the revealing. More than failure, always more. Your grace is more than my failure could ever be. Lord, your grace still found me. Grace is more than failure. Oh, Paul said, where sin abounded, grace did much more abound. The much more is the theology I need, that my most complete and comprehensive catalog of failure is still not enough to outpace grace's speed and abundance. The abundant grace that more than covers is the grace I've been living under all along. And the shame that told me grace had been exhausted was the lie, and the lie has always been wrong. Your grace is more than my failure could ever be. More than the secret ones and more than the known, more than the repeated ones and more than the most costly, more than any Your grace still found me. That's the revealing. More than failure, Lord, your grace still found me. Grace exceeds every failure, Lord, your grace still found me. Still found me. Grace is more. People ask me how I made it through the season that should have been the ending of the story. And the honest answer is, I didn't make it through by anything in me that deserves the glory. The credit goes entirely to a grace that held on when my holding was completely done, that kept the foot planted when I'd already given up the standing, that stayed in the fight when I had left the one. A faith and was somewhere between the giving up and the not quite gone, and grace was in that in between, holding what I couldn't hold, standing where I wasn't, being what I couldn't be, the sustaining the unseen, support beneath the crumbling of my effort, the hand beneath the hand that had released. I'm standing here because grace would not let go, and the standing is entirely grace's peace. Not my persistence, grace's persistence. Not my faith, grace holding my faith up. Not my strength, grace being the strength beneath. Not my decision to remain, grace is covered. Feeling the empty of my almost gone deciding, I'm standing here because grace would not let go. Standing here because grace would not let go. Yeah, and the standing is the testimony that Lord, your grace still found me. Here I know I'm standing here because grace would not let go. When I would have fallen, grace held the ground. I'm standing here because grace would not let go. When my voice went silent, grace made the sound of the prayer I wasn't praying, of the faith I wasn't holding, of the stand I wasn't taking in the fight. I'm standing here because grace would not let go. Lord, your grace still found me, still holding tight. Grace held on, grace held on, grace held me. I'm standing here because grace would not let go. Lord, your grace still found me. Grace would not let go. Yeah. And I look around the room at the people who are standing, who by the grace of God are still alive. And I know that every one of them has had the season where the question was, will this person survive? And they survived not by merit or by muscle, but by a grace that would not let the story end. And the standing is from the very beginning, and to finish what it started in my life. I'm standing here because grace would not let go, and grace has held me through every single strife. Grace held me. I'm standing. Wouldn't let go. I'm standing. Lord, your grace still found me. I'm standing here because grace would not let go. Still standing. By grace, still here. By grace, grace's work, not mine. Lord, your grace still found me. I'm standing because grace. I'm standing here because grace would not let go. When I would have fallen, grace held the ground. I'm standing here because grace would not let go. When my voice went silent, grace made the sound of the prayer I wasn't praying, of the faith I wasn't holding, of the stand I wasn't taking in the fight. I'm standing here because grace would not let go. Lord, Lord, your grace still found me, still holding tight. Grace, grace would not let go. People ask me how I made it through the season that should have been the ending of the story. And the honest answer is, I didn't make it through by anything in me that deserves the glory. The credit goes entirely to grace that held on when my hope. Lamentation says his mercies are new every morning, and I've been treating that like a beautiful phrase. But this morning I experienced it as an actual, when the grace showed up again to start my days. Not the recycled grace from Tuesday's grace account, not the leftover mercy from the week before, but fresh, completely fresh, new every morning, like the sunrise has never risen prior to this shore. And I've needed it fresh because the yesterday had used up what I had in yesterday's supply, and the morning brought the replenishment I needed, new every morning. Grace found me again. I've been counting on the newness of the morning, not as a metaphor, but as a promise kept. New every morning, grace found me again today. And the grace is more than enough for what I wept. Great is the faithfulness, the hymn that morning sings. Great is the faithfulness of the grace that's new just the same. When I approach the morning with the expectation of receiving the fresh supply that bears His name. Because the grace that's new this morning is specifically calibrated for today's need. It's not the general supply of the perpetual, it's the precision of the grace for today's seed of the challenge and the opportunity and the call that today specifically holds for me. New every morning, grace found me again today. And today's grace is exactly what today will need. Great is the faithfulness, the hymn that morning sings. Great is the faithfulness of the grace that's new. Tuesday morning, grace is new. Wednesday morning, grace is new. Thursday morning, grace is new. Friday morning, grace is new. Saturday morning, grace is new. Sunday morning, grace is new. Every morning, grace is new. And the freshness of daily grace is the answer to the daily need. New every morning, grace found me again. And the found is all the grace I need to proceed into the day. Whatever the day holds, the grace is fresh enough for every surprise. New every morning, grace found me again today. And the morning breaks with grace before my eyes. I knew this morning, grace found me fresh today. Lord, your grace still found me. New every morning, grace found me again today. Great is the faithfulness. New every morning, mercy is new. New every morning, grace is here. New every morning, Lord, your grace still found me today. New every morning, grace found me again today. Fresh as the sunrise and as sure as the dawn. New every morning, grace found me again today. The mercy that was promised has arrived again this morning. I don't face today on the leftover of yesterday. The grace is fresh and the mercy is new. New every morning, grace found me again today. Lord, your grace still found me faithful and true. Yeah, Lamentation says His mercies are new every morning, and I've been treating that like a beautiful phrase. But this morning I don't fully understand it. I've tried to figure out why grace keeps finding me, why the door keeps being open, why the welcome keeps being the same. And I've given up trying to understand it. I've decided just to receive it. Lord, your grace still found me, and still finding is the greatest miracle I know. I've been through the list of every reason it should stop. The failures and the wanderings and the waste, the repeated patterns and the promises broken, the returns that come with shame upon the face. And not one single time in all that listing has the grace responded with the ending I expected. Not once has the door been closed on my returning. Not once has the welcome been deflected into something lesser or more conditional. Not once has the grace been smaller than the need, and I've brought the large and complicated and the specific, and the grace has met it all. The grace has freed me from the debt I owed. Every version of it covered what I couldn't pay, and then some more. And Lord, your grace still found me. That's the summary of everything I've been through. Grace is at the core, not deserved, but given, not earned, but freely, not requested, but arriving, not expected, but completely real. That's the grace that found me, real and undiminished and the same. Lord, your grace still found me through the chapters, and the grace has always been a proper name for the God who keeps on finding what was lost. Lord, your grace still found me in the places it had every reason not to look. Lord, your grace still found me in the chapters I am still too raw to put in a book, in the wandering and the wasting and the worst, in the prodigal and prideful and the pain. Oh Lord, your grace still found me, and the finding is the thing that has remained constant through it all. Still finds me. Lord, your grace still found me through everything. Your grace, Lord, your grace still found me. And I bring this testimony to the person who has counted themselves out of the grace's reach, who has done the math of the disqualified and concluded that the finding has a limit that they've breached. Hey! Let me tell you from the other side of counting, from the person who has been the furthest from the found. Lord, your grace still found me. That's the declaration that I bring from the most broken of my ground. Not because I deserve the continued finding, not because I somehow held it all together, but because the grace of God is not my responsibility, and the grace is not contingent on my weather or not season tried to take, and to keep on finding every wandering soul. So I stand in this, the found again position, not because I finally got it right. Lord, your grace still found me. That's the testimony of every morning after every night. Lord, your grace still found me. Lord, your grace still found me. Lord, your grace still found me. Hey, in the wandering, still found me. In the wandering, in the wandering, in the breaking, in the breaking, in the return.